There's a good reason why lots of favorite comfort foods include some kind of dairy product. Butter, milk, cheese, they're a staple in any fridge, especially mine. So let's whip up a couple new takes on American favorites. We're making angry mac and cheese and no-bake raspberry cheesecake cups. First up, our angry mac and cheese. Now the angry part means that this dish is going to be spicy. I'm using 3 types of cheeses for today's dish. I have pepper jack cheese, which is Monterey Jack with some peppers blended in. It's spicy. I have sharp cheddar and manchego cheese, which is a sheep's milk cheese. Now, what makes this mac and cheese angry is this ingredient, chili garlic paste. And it's exactly what it sounds like, chilies and garlic. We have our star ingredients. Let's make this mac and cheese. The base to any great mac and cheese is a good roux. And to make the roux, it only takes 2 ingredients, butter and flour. That's what's going to thicken up our cheese sauce. In goes the butter over medium-high heat. Once this butter melts, we'll add an equal amount of flour. It's always 1 tablespoon of butter to 1 tablespoon of flour. Once the flour is added, you want to start whisking immediately until the 2 are combined to create a sort of paste. You'll see it's thickening up, it's bubbling a little bit. The flour and the butter are cooking together to create a nutty flavor. Now we add 2½ cups of warmed milk right on top. Just slowly combine them. Lots of people are really intimidated by creating a roux, but it's much more simple than it seems. So now that the milk is added, we'll let it thicken up with the roux for a couple of minutes to ensure a creamy mac and cheese. Once the base is thick like this, we'll take it off the heat and we'll start adding our cheese. Combine them to make our cheese sauce. Our cheese sauce looks fantastic, but now we have to season it. So I throw in Dijon mustard. You could also use powdered mustard here if you want. Salt to bring out the cheese flavor. Ground black pepper. And our angry ingredient, the chili garlic paste. So here's where you have a little bit of flexibility. You can make your mac and cheese a little annoyed. You can make it angry. But I like my mac and cheese absolutely furious. So I'll give it 2½ tablespoons. And you'll see the cheese sauce take on a beautiful reddish pink color. Our cheese sauce is spicy, seasoned, and ready for our pasta. I'm using cavatappi, which looks like this, little spirals with ridges. And the ridges are great because they'll really grab onto the cheese sauce. So let's throw in our pasta. Lots of people like to use breadcrumbs, but I have my own take. We're using salt and pepper potato chips as our topping. So all I do is put the potato chips in a little Ziploc bag and go to town. It's kind of fun. Take our crushed potato chips, put it right on top. All right, our mac is ready to go in the oven for about 25 minutes until that topping gets golden brown and the cheese is bubbling. While that bakes, let's work on our dessert. We're making no-bake lemon raspberry cheesecake cups, and I've got a guilt-free version. The first thing that goes into our mixer is non-fat Greek yogurt. I love Greek yogurt because it's a great replacement for other fatty cheeses or even heavy whipping cream. To that, we'll add 4 ounces of softened, low-fat cream cheese. And finally, some powdered sugar. Start that on low. I'll add a splash of whole milk and vanilla extract. Whip it for a couple more minutes. Our cheesecake filling looks good, and now we can start assembling the cups. First, we'll take a few vanilla wafers and just break them up. Then, we'll take lemon curd, dollop at the bottom of each. Then we'll take our cheesecake filling, It has a nice creamy texture. It's a little sweet from the powdered sugar, but it also has a tang from the Greek yogurt. And to top them off, we'll put fresh raspberries right on top. And the last touch is fresh mint. Just plop them right on top. Our cheesecake cups are set. They're looking beautiful. And our angry mac and cheese has just come out of the oven. And it looks and smells amazing. There's a whole lot of dairy here, but I'm loving every bit of it.